If one day, our technology will reach the limits of the universe. So, what are the scariest challenges? How far is the universe's edge? What lies beyond the edge? Please follow my footsteps and discover together. Let's say you have an indefinite lifespan and decided to volunteer with NASA. Dive into space exploration. You came to Florida. Enter the John F. Kennedy Space Center. The president shook your hand. The large crowd roared warmly, shouting your name. The world's first human flight. At the launch ceremony on the edge of the universe, you have a limitless supply of fuel and begin your journey. First, you need to go into outer space. However, the atmosphere did not abruptly dissipate. They thin out. Scientists examine the atmosphere. It establishes a conventional boundary. It is situated at an elevation of 100 kilometers above sea level. It is called Carmen County. You will reach this height in just 4 minutes. But then, your sense of space and orientation will gradually improve. Change. Because gravity steadily weakens. This feeling is not nice. Because in this moment, and weightlessness causes muscular atrophy. Changes in how fluids circulate through the body. It even impacts your blood circulation. But fortunately, you have participated in the training course. I learned how to deal with this discomfort. Now, you can enjoy it from space, with a spectacular view of our home. However, this exquisite moment can be heard through the pulsing in the ear. Noise and sensor noise break. You notice that, with radiation on the dial, the indication is climbing quickly. In this moment, your spaceship has climbed to an altitude of 4,000 kilometers. Entered the Van Allen radiation belts. Van Allen, the radiation belt is the zone which surrounds the Earth. Contains significant amounts of charged particles, like electrons and protons. These particles mostly originate from the sun's cosmic radiation. You need to cross this deadly area as soon as possible. But you do not have time to relax. Because after flying 13.000 kilometers, another layer, bigger and more powerful radiation belts await you. So you'll need to accelerate again. The spacecraft will eventually travel away from Earth, through Mars, Jupiter's orbit and that of the other planets in the solar system. The next frontier will be the heliosphere. This is the expanse of interstellar space surrounding the Sun. To get here, you need to fly 18 billion kilometers. Voyager 1 took 35 years. Just reached the heliosphere. The heliosphere functions similarly to orbiting each. Stellar bubbles of interplanetary gases, including our Sun. This bubble is constantly inflated by the solar wind. The solar peak can reach beyond Pluto. After crossing the solar layer, you will be met by intergalactic gas, the circulation of dust and charged particles. The biggest threat here is solar wind. When colliding with these chemicals, it generates a type of shock wave. It's known as the solar peak shock wave. If there's no heliosphere, solar peaks and charged particle tumors from space will constantly bombard the Earth. Life could not have arisen on Earth. But now you have to leap the protecting barrier. Ensure the ship cools down at this stage. It's critical that the system does not fail. Otherwise, you would get burned by the heat. Temperatures in the border zone can exceed 7,000 Kelvin. In contrast, the sun's surface temperature is still cooling, 1.300 Kelvin. Now you've finally entered interstellar space. It's quite dark. You will be flying in utter darkness for approximately 300 years. This is more perilous than any obstacle you have ever faced before. Even terrible, because you will be here, alone with your nervous thoughts. In this moment, how many generations have transpired on Earth? During this time, has humanity mutated? Just as your thoughts fly, a bizarre extraterrestrial probe, oxygen items unexpectedly emerge in your area of vision, interrupted your thoughts. This is the Voyager 2 probe. He was launched more than 40 years ago. Still exploring space today. Can't recall the numerous celestial bodies. Like the chilly comet that is heading towards you. The Oort Cloud is a mass of ice which surrounds the solar system. Asteroid belt. It goes beyond the influence of the sun's magnetic field. In this cloud band, contains several heavenly bodies of different sizes. Certain celestial bodies are only half the size of the moon. Thus, it is categorized as a dwarf planet. However, these are mostly created by the sun. Remaining ice coma, a starry region, is what truly takes you off the burning edge of the heliosphere. A location to calm down. But your spacecraft meets a new menace. The heliosphere contains powerful energy fluxes and magnetic fields. May cause electronic gadgets to malfunction. Once you enter the Oort Cloud, you also have to manually control the ship. Shuttle between comets. If the spacecraft can successfully navigate all of this, you will see the entire Milky Way galaxy, although its center is around 26,000 light-years from Earth. Here it is. You may view 400 billion gorgeous stars. However, gamma-ray bursts are abundant throughout the Milky Way galaxy. The most horrifying dust clouds are still the black holes. There are around 1 billion black holes in our galaxy. The greatest of these is situated in the middle of the Milky Way. The Sagittarius asterisk. Its mass is around 4 million solar masses. That is nearly the mass of the entire solar system. If you accidentally go off course upon traveling through it, even if merely a small amount of touch with the 7 silver positions, enough to expose your ship to excessive temperatures, horse ray radiation. But fortunately, nanobots have fixed the coma in the Oort Cloud. The star ruined the navigation system. You can change the flight route to avoid a black hole's gravitational field. In this way, you will not be dragged into the frightening unknown field. It turns your ship and body into spaghetti. Although some scientists believe that black holes may be portals to the edge of the universe, but you should follow the prescribed course to prevent mission failure. Furthermore, when you cross the edge of the galaxy, more tough challenges await you. On the trek to the edge of the universe, you are journeying across hundreds of different galaxies. The first thing to cross is our closest neighbor, Andromeda galaxy. If you approach him with the speed of light, you'd assume it took less than 1 year. But family on Earth, friends have to wait 2.5 million years to receive your signal and reach Andromeda. In other words, you will experience Matthew in the film Interstellar. McConnell weeps for missing time. But actually, challenges you will face, not necessarily a threat from the exterior of the ship. Sometimes danger lurks deep within you. Because when you reach Andromeda, the blue planet Earth will dissolve into a cosmic background. You might be the first person in history experience lost in space. The person who is affected. Psychologists believe that not every astronaut can accept it. I can no longer see the reality of my house. The consequences can range from regular melancholy to homesickness, to utter insanity, even suicide. However, your flight can be extremely stressful. You simply don't have time noticing the vanishing of the Earth, because right now, your spaceship passed a ball. Star clusters experience streams. Scientists believe that the star clusters Andromeda swallowed remnants of a ripped galaxy. Yes, you submitted a star rating. Cannibal territory. Approaching the globular cluster could drastically impact your ship's trajectory. So, one of the stars will draw you perilously close to it. In the Andromeda galaxy, there are around 13,000 such clusters. After moving through these star clusters, you will be leaving the local drama group. Enter the Laniakea Superstar Theater. You gaze through the spare window. Silently smiled. Laniakea. You see, it means expansive paradise in Hawaiian. The origin of this name. Because at the start, nobody believes that anyone can reach it. But don't be overly relaxed. Crossing it is preferable to crossing the galaxy, or Andromeda, which is significantly more perilous. Precisely, there are 100.000 galaxies, 100.000 times more hazardous than the Milky Way. Laniakea's range extends 520 million light-years. However, the most dangerous areas here are active galaxies. And unlike regular supermassive black holes, the galaxies and the universe, powerful electromagnetic radiator, there is a black hole inside. He constantly absorbs everything around him, forming an assault disk that releases enormous energy. These bursts of X-rays and gamma radiation, deadlier than all the threats I described before. The high-intensity radiation, enough to destroy adjacent galaxies, not to mention a small spaceship. Even if you manage to evade their impact, you are still a long way from your destination. So this presents a question. Fly to the edge of the cosmos. How long will this take? You have been flying for so long. However, no signs of the universe's edge have been seen. One wonders, is there an edge to the universe? For your heart at the moment. Another fresh difficulty. At first, I wondered if the voyage had ended, because the results could prove the universe has no edges at all. Scientists are still debating this. The problem is that we depend on the universe of modern technological observatories. So it is exceptional, but compared to his range is around 93 billion light-years. Why do scientists think beyond the universe? What else exists? Their theoretical hypothesis states that, following the Big Bang, the cosmos started to expand, and the process hasn't stopped yet. The simultaneous observation data reveals the universe is uniform on enormous sizes. This signifies that, regardless of the direction or physical location, nature of the universe, the dispersion of matter and energy, will not change. The homogeneity implies that the universe, it may be infinite. Despite this, regardless of how modern and powerful our technology is, we are still a long way from discovering the complete image of the universe. It may never disclose his complete picture. Nevertheless, most scientists, the unobservable barrier isn't the issue. Based on our present knowledge of space and physics, scientists believe that the universe has an edge, at least due to a lack of confidence, means the universe, it is not only spatially endless, time is infinite. If so, there should be many stars in space. Our sky will no longer be studded by stars. However, the bright light grows day and night. However, the darkness in the sky prove the universe is not eternal. Additionally, scientists believe that if the universe had no limit to its size, we should get that from the huge, extremely lengthy black holes. Cosmic fluctuations. Jean-Pierre from the Paris Observatory, France, MA said, NASA's Wilkinson microwave anisotropy detector, abnormal long waves have never been discovered. This indicates that the cosmos is not limitless. But the significance of cosmic waves in this contentious subject, it's still over. Canadian physicist, Professor Glenn Stadler from Case Western University, Kerman thinks he discovered a way to utilize cosmic waves, determine the procedure for universe editing, even if they are outside our visible range. The researcher claims that cosmic sound waves propagate in the early days of the universe, can help us grasp the form of the cosmos, then clearly determine the direction of the boundary. If the universe lacked shape, this means it is flat, so it's limitless. However, if the universe has a specific area ratio, then the cosmos is closed. Think about it. Centuries ago, people only perceived the end of their field of view. The Earth is flat. They had no way to see it. Ball area. However, new technology enables us to observe the world from a distance. Prove the world is round. The same thing might happen in the cosmos. Even if you've flown this far, very distant from the Earth, you still cannot discern the universe's borders or curvature. Maybe you are too small. The universe cannot be observed from outside, and the study of the Glenn Stadler project may reveal the truth of the universe, but it takes a long time. However, some researchers proposed their hypothesis. Allow Cambridge University to add and subtract theoretical physics. Lewin believes that the universe's form may resemble a donut. This is why you can't obtain it from the part of the universe you perceive from the spacecraft, the Earth, and the parts of the universe you have passed through. It's all in this donut. Cannot break past its edge. We cannot enter a location where we can see from the outside. Circumference of the three-dimensional universe. But what if the cosmos resembled a donut? Then, regardless of the direction your ship is traveling, will eventually return to its original location. However, these assumptions concerning the shape of the cosmos were established in Ori Faircox, a junior researcher at Columbia University, used a supermeter computer rendering before the distance map between millions of galaxies proposed. He realized that the cosmos is not a wireless plane. It is not a sphere, not a donut, because it is asymmetrical. This implies that at the birth of the universe, some force may have created his unevenness. Expansion. This is an entirely novel and undiscovered physical phenomenon. Such a significant transformation means the borders of the universe may be in the opposite direction. It's a lot closer to where you are flying. Upon realizing this, you continue your voyage. The mood progressively became sad. It became extremely cold on the ship. Suddenly, your spaceship slammed into a type of transparent wall. It is not even a wall, because it is not solid. The structure is similar to that of jelly. You feel like a bird caught in jelly. The insect is shivering from cold. You unexpectedly broke over the edge of the universe. So, what do you see beyond the edge? There has been a lot of speculation. The first theory states that you will encounter absolute nothingness. That is, the biggest none. This hypothesis asserts that there is no matter outside our cosmos, space or time, even if it is difficult to imagine. This possibility can't be ignored. However, another diametrically opposed option is our universe, perhaps just a portion of the so-called multiverse. then tens of billions of light years away, you will discover different universes. Each world has unique physical features, content and evolution principles. This signifies that, possible, there is life that flies across water based on other materials. Form. However, here's the thing. Why haven't we seen these universes? Probably due to these universes so far from us, so that their light reaches the Earth. We have lost too much energy. We cannot see it with the naked eye. And that is what parallel universes imply. Suppose the theory also states that there are numerous universes. They resemble gigantic cheongsams. Every bubble. Both hold a duplicate of our universe. However, there are slight variances. In the replicated universes, possibly the same galaxy, stars, the same Earth, and humanity. However, each universe has unique qualities. Perhaps there is a universe where individuals walk backward, and another universe was destroyed by an alien culture. Fortunately, since we can't reach the edge of the cosmos, representatives from different worlds, they can't enter our universe. Unless the boundary of the cosmos is wider than we thought. The elephant is considerably closer. Stephen Hawking endorses the notion of parallel worlds. Consider the cosmic imprints left in space. These impressions, it might be those bubbles that hold other universes, places of contact. Now, check out this map of cosmic remnant radiation. Based on what we know, the radiation temperature should be nearly the same across the cosmos, because the cosmos is uniform. However, scientists remain unable to explain this. Radiation dosage, causes of cold spots. In this area, microwave radiation is cooler than the surrounding environment, 70 microkelvin, and the temperature of the surrounding area is 2.7 open years. Strange thing is, this region is nearly empty of stars and galaxies. However, those responsible for interpreting Voyager, astronomers investigating the data say, there are still weird signals from this cold location area. It isn't even red today. These signals, how did it emerge from this dead zone? If this cold spot, an imprint of a parallel universe, this means that the edge of the cosmos may be right here. Just 2 billion light years from Earth. Therefore, NASA may deploy people early, travel to this location, much before going to the true edge of the universe. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Galactic Discoveries Quest. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell to get our latest videos as soon as they're out. See you next video.